Hey guys, what's up? It's Addison Rae. Why am I doing this?
As far as social media stars and TikTok sensations go, there's no wealthier name than Addison Rae, who rose to fame in July of 2019 with an impressive stream of popular content. Fast forward to today, and the starlet has a number of fans screaming her name, as well as a loaded bank account to show for it. What does someone like Addison Rae spend her money on? And what have experts estimated her net worth to be nowadays anyway? Well, whether you're an avid watcher of the 20-year-old stunner or just want to know as much as possible about her life, you've come to the right place, as we're about to explore everything there is to know about the lifestyle she lives. So strap yourselves in and get ready to feel some jealousy, as things are about to get interesting. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we post. A little more about Addison. Addison Rae Easterling, as she is formerly known, was born on October 6, 2000 in Lafayette, Louisiana, to her parents Monty Lopez and Sherry Easterling. She grew up alongside her two younger brothers, Enzo and Lucas Lopez, and suffered from discomfort in her early days due to the strange circumstances of her parents' relationship. You see, her parents ended up getting divorced while she was still young, but essentially decided to remarry a few years later in 2017. And it's a good thing too, as Addison's family is pretty much on the same level as the D'Amelios, each with their own presence on TikTok. At the age of only 6 years old, Addison started to dance competitively. This resulted in her attending a number of competitions across the country. She also briefly attended Louisiana State University, where she studied the art of sports broadcasting, as she had always had an interest in sports and had dreams from a young age of being a presenter on a sporting show. When she blew up on TikTok, however, she decided to drop out of university and dedicate all her time to the social media application. On the topic of deciding to leave university, Addison told Business Insider the following: "I knew I wanted to take it more seriously and expand it to other platforms. I uploaded a video to YouTube and I got really active on Instagram." She actually first joined TikTok in July of 2019, where she uploaded a slew of dance videos, where she would dance to some of the trending songs of the time. A few months later in December, after becoming friendly with a number of other creators on the platform, she found herself joining a collective known as the Hype House. This pushed her subscriber count up to over 1 million in a few days, with each collaboration bringing her closer and closer to fame and fortune. In January of last year, Addison signed with the talent agency WME, who is now in charge of the star's appearances and content stream to a large extent. Since her parents have also signed to the agency, rumors have stated that a reality television show about her life may very well be in the works. Think of Keeping Up with the Kardashians TikTok edition. Addison is no longer just a TikToker by trade. In fact, she's also partnered with American Eagle on the brand's Back to School campaign, acting as both a spokesperson and model for the brand. On top of this, she has also released a weekly podcast with her mother titled Mama Knows Best, where she discusses both her career and personal life, as well as a number of relevant topics to her fan base. The cosmetics line, Item Beauty, is also her baby at the moment, with Addison acting as the Chief Innovation Officer of the company, which she co-founded. And last but not least, the future is also looking pretty bright for the star, who has secured her first leading role in the movie He's All That, which is a gender-swapped remake of the 1999 teen comedy She's All That. Addison has definitely made a name for herself in the world and remains relevant and wholesome to this day. Addison's net worth. As you can tell by the numerous things that Addison has done over the years, from her singing career to her work for brands based on her insane amount of popularity, she has been able to make quite a bit of money off of her TikTok fame. In fact, she is one of the only stars of TikTok who have been able to make the move over to other forms of social media, becoming more than just a social media star, but a celebrity in her own right. Keeping all of this in mind, experts have estimated her net worth to be around $5 million at the moment, which is definitely more than the majority of 20-year-olds can ever dream of earning. And what makes this even better is the fact that she has done it all on her own. So what type of lifestyle does Addison live, and what are some of the things she has decided to buy for herself? Number 1, her travel plans. While most young women her age are having a great time at university, Addison spends the majority of her time working her butt off. It takes quite a lot to become as famous as she is, after all. This means that Addison spends next to no time for herself, with a lot of the day either spent working for brands and partnerships sponsorships alike, or making content for her fans to keep her as relevant as she is. That being said, in an attempt to keep her mental faculties in order, Addison has found the regular breaks are necessary, which is why she loves to take time off when her schedule allows it. And rather than staying at home where she can be comfortable in bed, the starlet has been shown to prefer spending her off time traveling to faraway places. By following her on TikTok, you'll notice that she makes sure to keep fans updated with where she is and what she's doing. And the amount of places from which she has filmed content for the application is overwhelming, to say the least. It might be true that she hasn't traveled in a while due to the global health situation, but just before this horrible situation developed, she had taken a trip to the Bahamas with a few of her hype house friends. In February of last year, she even stated on Twitter that she wants to create a travel challenge whereby she attempts to travel to every country in the world. Now that's some content that we would love to see. Since she has some pretty big obligations to take care of at the moment in respect of both her branding and acting career, this will probably have to be put on hold until things calm down. But when borders open up and she finds some time to herself, you can expect her to spend a lot more of her net worth traveling the world and sharing it with all of us. It goes without saying, but we can't wait to see where she decides to go first. Number 2, her love for fashion and cosmetics. Although Addison has a lot of talent at her disposal, a lot of her fame and fortune has been the result of her looking as beautiful as she does. It's just a fact of life that prettier people have an easier time making it on TikTok like she did. So, as you can imagine, Addison does spend quite a bit of her net worth keeping her appearance up. And luckily for fans, she has been pretty open and honest about the routines that she follows to look so perfect. In one of her videos uploaded on YouTube, Addison took everyone through her makeup routine, from which you can see that she uses a large collection of various makeup brands. If you've ever bought makeup before, you know exactly how much people pay for MAC merch, and Addison has it all to make sure that she always looks her best. Other than her love for cosmetics, Addison also loves to spend her money on the things she keeps in her walk-in closet. We are, of course, talking about the latest and greatest in fashionable accessories, from purses to high-intensity dresses. We have no idea just how much her closet is worth, but we can tell by her love for brands ranging from Gucci to Supreme that this must be a small fortune. It also seems as if Addison is never wearing the same thing more than once, which is crazy considering how often she posts content about herself. She has a love for fashion, and it seems to love her right back. Number 3, her family. Fans of Addison will also know that to her, family is everything. This is why quite a bit of her posted content and live streaming involves her family, as she simply can't get enough of them. In fact, her love is so great that her talent agency decided to sign both her mother and father in an attempt to capitalize on the wholesomeness that everyone brings to the table. So it shouldn't surprise you to hear that when it comes to spending money, she loves to dedicate quite a bit of it to spoiling her family. This ranges from extravagant gifts to high-profile dinners that the family couldn't have afforded if it wasn't for her. According to Addison, her family has always been there to support her whenever she was feeling down and out. And since it is because of them that she was able to grow into the superstar that she is now, she feels like they deserve to be spoiled. They did pay for her dancing lessons and upkeep for the first couple of years of her life after all. It's incredibly heartwarming hearing how cheerful Addison is when speaking about them, and we're sure they are insanely proud of the woman she has become. Number 4, her charitable nature. And last but not least, Addison likes to spend her money on what matters most, giving a lot of it away for a good cause, often to those who need it most. Addison is a bit of a humanitarian when it really comes down to it, and has made quite a difference after accumulating the net worth that she has over the years. Last year, for example, she accepted the All-In Challenge, which aimed at helping those who have been affected by the global health situation. To help those of her fans who had been stuck most, she ended up giving away a California experience, as she puts it, which saw her spending thousands of dollars, as well as being present throughout it all. A trip to Disneyland and all-expenses-paid shopping day. What could be better? What do you think of the life and times of Addison Rae? Feel free to let us know in the comment section down below.